My name is Moti. My Instagram handle is private. Whatever. I'm gonna speak the truth. That's it.
Alright. Pinky?
Pinky, Tremaine, Red Cups. Follow me at Pinky FM.
Supreme Fitness _ Dush. My real name is Deshane, and I'm not a douche.
I'm Tamar. My Instagram handle is Crooklyn_Turner1.
I'm Tasha. My Instagram handle is Tasha Bennett.
I'm Ashley. My Instagram handle is Ashley Alicia DC.
Hi, I'm Nikki. My Instagram handle is Nikima.
Zion, Instagram, Zion Sings, brand, Madi.
Alright.
That's all.
It's Prezi in the 6, brand, Prezi. That's it.
Who cheats more? Girls or guys?
And who cheats better?
Who cheats better?
Okay, there's a 3-part question. Then following those 2 questions, it is who does a man love more? The woman he lies to or the woman he tells the truth to?
Jesus Christ.
Oh. Let's go, guys. We're ready for it. Do you guys need us to repeat the question?
Yeah, one more time.
Let's see how everybody cheats lies.
Like, that's a setup question. I want to hot at myself, but like.
This is the
guys. Who cheats more? Guys, 10 times out of 10. But like, I don't want to try to snitch on myself, but like, obviously it's guys. No, but like, guys, obviously, women cheat better. Women cheat better though, because like, you'll never know.
Facts.
You'll never know until she's ready to
what?
let I'll say like they're smarter with it. They know what they're doing. Like you won't catch them unless, if she's ready to be caught, like that ship done sailed long time ago. So like,
depends on how your definition of better is.
Who never gets caught?
Everybody gets caught.
Yo, eventually.
Not everybody.
And that's a true fact. Not everybody.
Not everybody.
Everybody, listen, everybody gets caught every now and then.
who gets caught more? I'm gonna say guys too. But like back in the day, relationships where there was more feelings involved, nobody wants to get hurt. But guys are always been guys, so guys have always cheated. But now it's a different day, so like everybody cheats. Guys cheat, girls cheat. Guys still cheat more, but like the guys cheat in your face now. Like guys will go out to the club, they have a girl at home and they'll have a girl on their arm in the club. It doesn't matter, and girls will just go do their thing privately as they always do. But like everybody gets caught, but like there's just not as much feelings that's involved. I don't know.
No, but check this. What if you're playing like NBA level cheating against a girl that's playing like high school ball? She's never gonna know nothing now. Watch you be so
I'm saying whenever you're putting on an all-star game and she's
Scenario.
going back, rookie game.
right. She's never gonna know if she's women cheat. Women cheat better than men. But if I got NBA level fuckery, then like you're never gonna know nothing
Okay,
about
just give us a
fuckery. She hasn't been experienced in like the field of dots. So she doesn't know a dot when she sees one.
You gotta step her pedigree.
She gotta step her pedigree. Kind of, so to speak.
Yo,
If she doesn't know my dog, then I'm an angel.
This is why girls act.
I feel like women are more like, we're more strategic. Like we'll cover up our tracks. Like, we think it through. We know, okay, we don't get caught slipping. That's just what it is. Guys, they're sloppy. They don't think, okay, let me make sure I delete these texts or delete this DM. Like, we're gonna catch you. Men do cheat more than women, for sure. For sure. Women are just better at it.
Honestly, when it comes to 2017, I don't even know. I don't know. I think it's like both sexes, because I'm just going to stay neutral when it comes to that question. I'm not going to sit here and say that men cheat more or women cheat more, because I can't even make that judgment because I don't know. But I do believe that both sexes now in 2017 cheat better. Women. Women are so good at acting, and they're just, I'm not saying that I'm good at acting, but I'm just saying that I think that women are so good at hiding things, and men are a little bit sloppy. Just saying.
Maybe back in the day, like guys always cheat more, guys probably got caught more, and girls, but nowadays, like nobody really cares. There's not as much feelings put into all these relationships nowadays as it used to be back in the day, and that's why they don't see that many relationships out here. So guys, even though guys cheat more, they're more open about it. They don't care. They go out. It's wicked to them. Girls, they want to hide it, but everybody gets caught. So
I just want to preface my speech right now by saying that I'm not a chauvinist guy. I'm actually born on International Women's Day. So I'm just saying, I think I'm an equal party here. I don't want to be a politician. I just want to keep it real with you. And it's like, when you say who cheats more, girls or guys, if you're talking about body counts, obviously a man can get more bodies than a girl. Because any
That's a lie.
No, yo,
That's a lie.
Hey,
That is a
look at your
lie.
hands. Yo, right there. Right there, point form.
Keeps it classy.
Let me say my piece.
Let him talk.
Let me say my
Let him
piece.
talk.
Right? If there's a man who's committed to that life, you know what I'm saying, to doing his thing, getting numbers and bodies and all that, then he can do more than a girl. Because a girl, no matter how liberated a girl feels, like if a girl will go out and smash it 100 things, her friends will look at her whack. Even herself, she look at her.
100 things?
No, it's a long year. I'm just keeping it real. I'm not saying shock about it. I'm just keeping it real.
Keep it 100% real. Once again,
We wouldn't expect anything less.
Just
from
wait.
you.
Try to give us 99 this time.
You know I love
Give
you
us
too
99.
much. You know I love you too much.
I can't see you. I can't see you right now, nigga. But real talk, like, nobody cheats more than anybody. And let me tell you why nobody cheats more than anybody. Nobody, like, of course I'm gonna say, oh yeah, girls cheat more. And girls are gonna say, or sorry, not girls, women say, you know, men cheat more. You understand? But that's all dependent upon what you know, once again. You understand what I'm saying? Because I could be going into things for so long.
He needs breathing.
I can-
He needs to breathe about that fence he's riding.
Statistics prove it. Statistics about what though? From where? Statistics on the open. At the end of the day, it's on the open. You never know.
Okay, so can I get personal real quick?
A man can have a girl at home, go and sex 3 girls right now,
And come back home.
and come back home and love his girl like
Of course, and she would never know. And she would never know. And
We're
a wife.
investigators, we always find
We
out.
always find out.
It's honestly a feeling. You don't you don't wake up like, oh my gosh, a house burned down or something. Like, you just wake up and something feels off. And I call my friends all the time, like, something doesn't feel right. But you never know what it could be. It could honestly be something at work. It could be school. But oftentimes when you have an odd feeling about your man, you're not wrong. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're always doing something wrong. But they could be caught up in something, and it's like, I could feel something was off. It's just because you care for that person so much. It's almost in a sense like your souls are getting tied. Like, you get wrapped up in that person so much that you feel their aura, you feel their presence. And when some negative energy starts to surround them, you start to feel that as well. I believe that women are given some sort of, I don't know what to call it really in all actuality, but I don't know what to call it. I'm not for the women's intuition. I believe in like God tuition. So it's like you get, like, even, I don't know, I'm different. So women, we're special just because we're nurturers. So we are more observant than other people. So I don't really believe in that it's like this intuition where, oh, this gut feeling and whatever. I just feel that we're more observant. We see things differently. We look at things to the T. So that's what makes us like more, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'm trying my hardest, but it's like, you just know. Like, when you know, you know. You could look at something and know something. Because women, we're special. We just observe things differently than men. We don't overlook anything. We take in everything.
Woman's intuition.
I don't want to hear that.
You think that's a lie? No.
Intuition is intuition.
It's bad.
Intuition is intuition.
Because if
Your
an
thing is
intuition
you like
told you different, the intuition would have said, oh, maybe I should give my girl her phone.
let me tell you what the difference is. You guys channel into your intuition and say, you know what?
You got a chance to
Something not right,
Hold on, this is
I'll
what I'm
channel
gonna
into
say.
mine and I'll be
This
like,
is
yo,
what I'm
something
gonna
not
say.
right.
Obviously, the woman he lies to.
He loves more.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he cares about her feelings.
Because he doesn't want her to know the truth.
So that's definitely how they think. So why are you lying?
Because I care about you.
He doesn't want to.
Who do I like to more? Probably the woman I care about. I if I don't really care, I'm not telling you the truth, or I am telling you the truth rather, because like I don't care about how you feel. So like you ask me like, you went on the road, how much girls did you talk to? 7. Like, I'm telling you the real number, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not actually 7 for the girls I care about. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Sometimes I might even lie, just like exaggerate the truth just to see how you feel. Just enough.
So you telling me a lie?
You know, like, don't ask permission to have forgiveness.
So you're gonna lie, insult my intelligence, disrespect me, and think that it doesn't hurt my feelings?
So just like you went left, if you go right.
No, because that's what you did. When you
Nah, you're not actively trying to insult their intelligence, but you are insulting their intelligence. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not trying to diss you, but I'm dissing you. Like, suppose you see somebody and I don't know, like, no disrespect to big people, but what if I'm like, yo, you're fat? But I wasn't trying to diss you and tell you you're fat. I was just trying to encourage you to lose some weight. So, like, I'm not dissing you, but I'm dissing you. You feel what I'm trying to say? So, like, by lying to a woman, yeah, you're insulting her intelligence, but your intent wasn't to insult her intelligence. You're kind of just more worrying about her feelings and how she would feel about the truth, because the truth hurts. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to hurt her.
Go ahead.
You guys answer this question first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I can't even answer it based off of what y'all just said. He said that y'all lie to the people you care about, which is true because they really think that backwards, but don't understand. Like she said, when you lie to me, it's an insult to my intelligence because you're basically sitting there saying, "How dumb is she? How much can I get past her?" And I will always be 15 steps ahead. Like I'm not.
You couldn't tell me you cared about me if you're lying to me. For the simple fact that if you cared about me, you wouldn't lie. Maybe, okay, fine. Maybe you'd lie, but at the end of the day, when you're lying, you're literally sitting there asking yourself, how dumb is she? Because at the end of the day, I mean, if you're me, you're going to figure it out because things are not going to add up after a while. Like, 2 and 2 isn't going to make 4. And it doesn't mean I'm going to catch you tomorrow. I can catch you a year from now. The simple fact is girls always sit down and replay situations when they have too much time on their hands, like they at the nail salon, and then all of a sudden what you said didn't make sense. And that's where you get caught, when you could have just told the truth. I'm an understanding person if you give me something to understand. I'm a reasonable person if you give me something to reason with. If you choose to be deceitful, well, I mean, we just want to deal with that when you pick that route.
The man loves neither. He's selfish. He's for himself and his own needs. He loves neither of them. He's just wanting his cake and he wants to have it too. He wants to eat it. Regardless, he doesn't love either, because when a man truly loves a woman, before you go out and do your foolishness, you're going to think of that woman. I don't think he loves any of them. I think that he's just selfish. He wants his cake and he wants to eat it too. A man truly doesn't love somebody until the day he decides, I don't want to cheat. You don't love any of them. You love yourself. You're completely selfish. It's all about you. So, let me tell you, humans are not. Me too.
I make mistakes.
Me too.
And I try to cover it up like I die.
But when you make mistakes, you're supposed to learn from them.
Damn right.
Yeah, but what if I
Let me
learn
tell you
from a lie
But I'm a woman, right? The only
mistakes?
but you and I are both human beings. The only thing that changes me is our genitals. So let me tell you something. I can go out and I can do all kinds of foolishness. Let me tell you something. You guys cry 10 times harder than
Money can't take body.
You guys can't take
it.
And at the end of the day, you guys don't love either of the women that you're lying to. Even the woman that you say, oh baby, just give it for a little bit. Like, no.
There's no real right or wrong answer with that, because people who are married and have kids, they love their wife. But there's businessmen that have been married for 20, 15 years. They love their wife, but they cheat. They have a hotel girl or whoever, a call girl, they see once a week. Does that mean I don't love my wife because I'm getting pleasure by someone else? No. I don't know. I can't really speak for those guys, but they're with their wives for a reason.
You don't love either. You're selfish. You're for yourself. You're not for the other person.
So when you have a man who tells you the truth 10 times out of 10, you're gonna lie to him.
First of all, I met my man in church, so take several steps.
What does that mean?
He does not do
What does that mean?
What is that?
He doesn't do what dog
He's a lot.
My man doesn't lie to me. I can tell you that right now. I have a password to his phone. I have a password to his email. I have a password to everything. I can go through whatever.
That's why he gave you the password, so you can feel
Trust me.
No, you're right.
Just because you have a ghost phone doesn't mean the next night. And just because you cheat on a girl doesn't mean mine cheats on you.
Yo, hold on a second.
Low key have an iPhone and the girl
But you're sitting here advocating for cheating and saying, who says that I cheat? Well, only a cheater would really know all the ins and outs of cheaters.
I want the girl to know.
Sitting here talking about robbing a bank I never robbed. How can I tell you how to rob a bank if I've never robbed a bank?
First of all, I want the world to know that I love
He
Nikki.
has all the bun for each
I love Nikki. Let me
Okay,
tell you something. I love Nikki, huh? Let me tell you something.
You just saying
First
this.
of all-
You just don't want the word love though, right? Okay.
No.
That's all I want to know. That's a strong emotion.
It's a real talk. I love Nikki, huh? Because let me tell you something. At the end of the day, I'm gonna put everything on the table.
Go ahead.
Right?
Move some things out the way. You got baggage.
It's a great area still. Let me tell you why it's a great area. Because you know
How is it a great area?
Let him explain. Go ahead.
Are you gonna lie?
No. Let him explain. Go ahead.
Explain.
It's a great area still because you know what? Let me tell you something. There's the female. I will never lie to the one that I care about. Let me tell you that. The one that I care about, I will never lie still. If I care about that person enough, I don't business what you guys are saying.
The one that I
care about.
So if there's two, no. You just told us there's two because if there's one that you're not lying to, then there's one you are lying to. So the one you care about can't be the one that you're not lying to. Don't let the man finish. Why would that? What is that? He doesn't make sense. No, Leon.
The real person that you love is the real person that loves you back. So at the end of the day, there is nothing that you can say that is going to cause that individual to turn on you. Yes, they might be upset because everybody is human. They're not going to turn on you. So I can be very honest with the individual that I love just simply because there's no secrets. I don't need to hide anything. I'm human. They understand that I'm human and they love me because they love me for me. So, you know, example, like if I'm with somebody and there happen to be, you know, somebody else who, I don't know, whatever it might be, like, you know, like there's somebody else in the mix for whatever reason. She knows about that other person. The reason why I tell her about that other person is because I know she's not going anywhere. She might be upset. She wants to know why that other person is in the mix. She now wants to understand my perspective on things. She now wants to understand how I think and where my mind is at.
Most times, and I'm gonna be very, very flat out. Most times, females, women, you're dealing with why. And let me tell you why you're dealing with why.
Oh boy,
right?
They don't want to point
You're dealing with a why. Let me tell you why you're dealing with a why. A real man is gonna understand this. Yo, I don't need to lie to you at any point. The reason why I don't need to lie to you at any point, if I need to lie to you, that means that, yo, you're not the one for me. Because, yo, even if it's gonna hurt, and even if you're not going to agree with me, you're still going to be here. If you're not, if you're like, yo, fuck this, I'm out, you're not the one for me. Plain and simple, flat out. Every man doesn't start on that level. You get what I'm saying? Every man has to build up to that level. The reason why I can speak like that is because I built up to that level. You understand what I'm saying? I've had my share of things where, like, yo, I've done incorrect. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm never going to tell you, like, nah, that wasn't me. You understand? But when you become a man, you understand, like, yo. And it's not only with females, it's just with people, period. Like, if they don't accept you for your truths, tell them to kick rocks and beat you.
How do you figure?
I agree with him in the sense of you do lie to the ones that you love. Now, is it right? Absolutely not. But at the same time, I think it's different if you make that mistake when you cheat and you come clean. Like if you're approached with, hey, are you doing this, and you don't lie to me, then yeah, but you're obviously lying to me while you're cheating. But it's when you get confronted and you tell me the truth and then you basically make yourself better.
Yeah, but the margin is the lie.
Okay.
So if you're going to lie about it, you don't care about the person. But if you can be real with the person, you actually love the person because you're so willing to just get the truth out there that you're not even afraid of losing the person at this point. It's kind of like, it's either you're going to accept it and try to move forward with me. If you leave me, then I'm sorry, but at least I kept it real with you and I told you what it was. So if you love someone, you're always going to keep it real with them no matter what. You're not going to lie about it because you're going to be like, if this woman finds out about it or if this man finds out about it from somebody else other than me, it's going to hurt them more than me telling them. So I feel like, yeah.
Like they'll lie regardless if they love you or if they don't love you. But I feel like if you love someone, you shouldn't have to lie to them. Like you should keep it 100. You should be thinking about, okay, how are they going to feel about this? Or regardless if you know you're going to hurt me, you should just tell me what it is. Because once you start lying, you're going to have to start building the story. Because when you tell the truth, you don't have to remember what you said. But when you tell a lie, you tell me, oh, da-da-da-da-da. And then I'm like, but didn't you say this and then that? and then when you retell me and you said something after, and I'm a bit, but that's not what you said on Monday, you already got caught. Like, you're done.
There's such thing as temptation.
No. Temptation can come, but let me tell you something. When you know you have somebody good beside you, and when you actually genuinely care about that person, temptation is absolutely nothing. Because I can tell you right now, the person that I have in my life, I'm not cheating on him. I don't care what you come to me with, a bigger dick. I don't care if you come with more money, a better car. I don't care what you're coming with, a better job. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening.
I'm sorry, you know why? Because you don't put yourself in those kind of positions.
I can go